Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. All right, today is not going to be so much a golf lesson as a public service announcement for the game of golf. This one came to us from Bob Willem, and he says, Don, I enjoy and learn a lot about my golf game because of your videos. I am writing to encourage you to consider a session on golf courtesy and etiquette. At my age 77 and the level of my game I play for enjoyment, competition, and exercise, therefore you can appreciate I'm not a stickler on the rules, etc. However, I notice players on the course seem to lack a sense of keeping the course in the best possible condition for play. Example, raking sand traps, replacing divots, throwing the divots, if you're in the south here, where we have Bermuda grass that grows sideways. We have, most golf carts have, if you're playing golf with a cart, they have buckets of sand on them, or they have these little bottles that got scoops on them, and you pour the sand in the divot. And I think, though, if you pour sand on it, don't leave it like a little mini mountain there. Step on it and flatten it out. And so use the sand buckets when you're playing with places with Bermuda grass, and they have them. He also calls, and there's another one that I think is important too, throwing the pin down on the green. I see a lot of people take that flag out of the pin and out of the green, out of the hole, and they just take it and throw it down like this, or just throw it down like that, or whatever. I mean, I normally always take the flag, I'll put it down, I'll walk over to the side, and I'm going to hold the flag in my hand, and I lay it down and don't drop it until, you know, with the flag in my hand, I'm going to be dropping it from here, so I'm going to go about that far down. All right, so I think that's good, because again, if you throw it that way, you could be basically making like a big ball mark with it and tear up a good part of the green. And he also talks about dropping items like trash on the course. And so, I mean, if you're in a cart, what's it do to pick it up and throw it in a little basket? They almost all have baskets there. But I think that to me, the biggest casualty I see is people taking practice swings on a tee and just taking out gouging divots in their practice swing. And I mean, I don't think there's any need for that. Just be a little bit more careful. But the biggest one I see is on almost every golf course I play, is just people just don't want to rake the bunkers. And I mean, come on. I mean, you come out there and the bunker is pure, and you go in there and you hit it and you dig your feet in and you walk out. And the one that kills me, even a little golf course where I play over here in Inman, Village Greens, I mean, it's like this no matter where I go. But I go out there and the one that blows my mind is that the golf course is in impeccable condition. I mean, tee to green, it's manicured, the greens are cut beautiful, fairways are cut, you know, everything's done, the trees are trimmed, everything. But you go and look at the green and it's like, what went wrong here? I mean, I can't tell you how many times, if this is the bunker, and you can see footprints coming in right here, you know, walking over here, and you can see the foot marks and everything else, and you see the person walk right out, and the rake is right there, and they step over it. I mean, at least they don't step on it and snap the handle. But come on, I mean, how long is it going to take you to rake the bunker? I mean, just remember, the golf course is there for everybody to enjoy, and the guy who's after you deserves to find it just as good as you found it. And if it wasn't that good, then maybe you ought to just take a few more minutes and especially in a bunker, rake up a little bit if somebody before you didn't do it. I mean, if we can actually always say that we leave every tee, every green, and every bunker in better condition, as good or better than we showed up, it's going to be a much more enjoyable round of golf, especially if you're playing the ball down and people aren't filling in their divots and are putting their divot back or filling them in, and you get in a big divot and you're playing the ball down. That's a pretty tough shot to take, and especially hitting a shot into a bunker and you're in somebody's footprints, because they couldn't even take the time to spread the sand back a little bit, never mind rake it when it's rakes in. Now, if there's no rakes, then at least try to clean it up with your feet and smooth it out. But golf course is a beautiful place if we keep it beautiful. So I guess like Smokey the Bear is always telling you about forest fires and protecting the forest, how about we start protecting our golf courses even better and making it more enjoyable for everybody, especially all the people after us. Okay? So, Mr. Willem, you asked for it. This public service announcement, I gave it. So let's make a big thing on the Surge Nation. We play by the rules, and one of the rules that we want to play by is keeping the course beautiful and making it and having it better than after we've been there. All right, that's it for today on doing the right things and playing golf, etiquette, and playing by the rules. And with that, I'll close for today, and I'll be talking to you all again soon.